Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Little gets the blood boil, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with Coach Loggins before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Lions will kick off first, and here we go. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Maryland's offense will get the ball first. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun. Like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll run him again. He's past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. inside. It's Martin. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Throws quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The give. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Out wide right, it's Terry. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. He'll take it himself. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Straight ahead, it's Wallace. They put the brakes on it.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's complete to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-teamed high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Got the first down. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Terrapins will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Throwing right. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Second and long here. Hits inside, it's Watson. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Sells the run, looking to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Penn State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Terrapin sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You know, this is a very well-rounded defensive line. They play this 4-3 scheme. They've got guys up front that keep their gap integrity against the run, but they can also win one-on-one against the pass. And you just saw the speed off the edge by that DN.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. A handoff for Watson. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Moving the pocket, it's Washington. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Right side, it's Fleming. Turning it on. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how about the big athlete, the ability to catch the football and then also do damage after the catch. You see so many athletic tight ends nowadays with physicality and the ability to make you miss. He breaks a tackle and goes a long way for the big touchdown.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Just smothered on the play. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Secures it at the 30. And the returner goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Durr. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. From the red zone, it's Watson. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's Martin. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quick completion on the out. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, you can tell those 2 have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted for the 11th time. And the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide right, it's Terry. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Wants to throw on 1st. They're all over him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. The 32, and they pick up another 1st down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with Old Dominion taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles. And it's the home squad in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the American Conference. Now back to your game in Happy Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with the Penn State head coach coming out of the locker room. He wanted to remind his team that they have been in moments like this before. They lost last time these two teams played, and they want to build on that experience and make a different outcome this time around. He told them, we have got to be focused and meet the moment, have even more energy, because this rivalry game is what energy is all about. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Red pass, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. On third down, here's Peoples. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeps it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Quick give. It's Martin. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Throws it off the RPO. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. The RPO, quick throw to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Using his legs, it's Martin. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Uh-oh, look out. There's a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, it's Martin. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
Moving to his left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB? Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. On the move. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
How impressed are you right now with this defensive line here early in the second half? They're getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front...
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. There's some room. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. upfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, looking to pass. Left side is Watson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll give it to Watson. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rush is on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Keeps it himself. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead,
hits the afterburners. The 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a...
Makes the grab in their space. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll run out of the gun with Watson. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Moves the pocket. It's Washington. Right down the middle. In traffic, it's Fleming. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Watson. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Maryland! Into the end zone for 6.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Baker. Turns it upfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 of the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, Penn State. And the stomping has commenced. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he's going to bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
No matter how much